Hey, good morning, everybody. Tom Harness here with Harness Digital Marketing. Today is Harness Your Hump Day, April 28th, and do not adjust your screens. I know I'm wearing a M4 for those of us that were in the military, but May the 4th be with you because next Wednesday will be May 5th, and it would not be appropriate to wear May 4th the day after. So this way you get to see a little bit of early patronage to May 4th, which is a great day. I should have wore one of my jackets with the shirt, but it's a little warm today. So how is everybody this morning? Looks like we got a couple of people on. I'm always trying to get ideas to make these shows, beneficial and that you guys will enjoy. So one of the things I always try to do is ask my team about what are some good topics? What are some questions that your clients are asking, or what are you running into? And Lindsay, who's actually here, came in early today. She's over there already diligently working. She's like, hey, you should do something about spring cleaning. And I realized, we always tend to forget what our pages look like. We set them up and we let them go. It's kind of like sometimes children, when they get to be a little bit older, they get to a certain part and then we let them out there. The problem is that your business or organization adapts and changes weekly, daily, monthly, yearly, and we need to get in the habit of spring cleaning our social media accounts. So what does that mean? And I gave you guys 3 kind of tips that I thought would be really good, that I know that my team, Crystal and Lindsay, do periodically, just to make sure that our clients are up to date. Because I'm going to tell you, customers and clients will attack. They will attack M4 style if your pages are not up to date, phone numbers and stuff like that, which is what we're going to talk to, and which is the first tip. Take a look at your About Us page. Look at your address. Look at your phone. Look at your contact information. Make sure that on all your platforms, that is up to date and current. Now, you might think that you have everything up to date, but you'll be surprised, as I am, when you're starting to do these things, you get distracted or something happens and you think you've completed tasks. It's always still good to at least minimum every year you go in and check to make sure that all that is updated, right? So number 2, new features. When you go into some of your social media accounts, you might notice new things or things you don't know. Probably things that you need to make sure that you do. Good morning, Josh. How are you today? You'll appreciate my M4 May the 4th be with you shirt. So some of the new features that I noticed that a lot of clients and organizations and businesses are not using are the chatbots, the automated features on the social media pages, but specifically with Facebook. Think of the chatbots as a salesperson. Think of them as another 24/7, 365 person that is always selling for you. This person needs to be set up correctly, needs to be trained correctly, and needs to have the information to give out. There are some frequent things that people want to know about your business. Let them guide them to the chatbot. And in that way, it takes off that pressure of you feeling that you have to be on your social media accounts 24/7, 365. I've said this in the past under some previous Harness Your Hump days, but do you run your social media, or does your social media run you? We have that conversation a lot here with our clients and within the office as well. So just remember that there are all kinds of new features. I know people are still not utilizing stories as much as they should. But there's all kinds of new things, and they will continually come out. So when you go in, sometimes just check to see what new features there are. Third, images. Okay, locations, team, logo, all those things. Make sure you're up to date and consistent across those platforms. When people go and they see the consistent logo, or they see the consistent team photos, make sure that it's updated. Make sure that it represents the brand that you want. And finally, make sure that that brand, that logo is consistent, so that way it gives validation to your businesses across the platforms. I know sometimes we want to be creative and we want to be cute, but you need to be consistent with your logo. It is your brand. People need to see that consistently over all the platforms. And now, a bonus tip, okay? This is something I do regularly, at least quarterly, but I try to do it more often than that. I'd like to do it monthly. Every once in a while, you should Google your business name. Yes, Google your business name. Look at all the information that comes up. There are sometimes accounts that you've forgotten about that might need updating or need to be removed. But remember this, if someone else is Googling your business and those other platforms come up and they try to get information about you and it's not there, or that goes to the wrong place, or it sends them to another competitor, you need to make sure that you take a look at that. So Google your business. You can even Google your name for that matter, but Google your business or organization to see what other people are seeing and make sure that that information. These are 3 amazing tips that you can use to spring clean your social media. On top of that, don't forget to Google your business organization. So I need some more coffee, so give me a second. So what's everybody got going on today? Josh, what do you got going on? You're saving all the veterans. I know you are. Trying to get them jobs, careers. All right. Let's move on to, I don't forget. I always make sure to plug. So it's been really cool to see how Crystal's marketing makeup Mondays have been evolving. As you can tell, she is getting more comfortable and she's got these amazing tips. And those of you, mostly for ladies, but guys, you can look good too. These makeup tips help with the branding and it also helps with the confidence that you get from that. So maybe, if I put on makeup, I'd be a little bit more confident. I don't know, but I'm probably not going to try that out. But Crystal does an amazing job, and it's been great to see Marketing Makeup Mondays evolve. And please check it out. If you haven't caught them, the playlists are in Facebook. You can check those out. She's great. Hold on a second. All right. Josh says Salty Sailor Canning Company is the top result when I Google Salty Sailor Canning. Awesome. Is it your website? Is it your social media? What is it? That would be the next thing to look at. But that would be more into your SEO stuff, which we could have a whole show on just that. And if you haven't, you should check out Salty Sailor Canning Co. Veteran-owned business. Also, we are continuing our relationship with Withers Broadcasting and Dana Communications on the Stars and Stripes SI page. It has been great to see this page slowly and authentically grow and celebrate some of our young students, our young people in our communities joining the National Guard, joining the Army, Air Force, Navy, Marines, Coast Guard. It's also nice to see businesses promote themselves in there and organizations let people know how they can be helped or what they can do for our community as well. So if you haven't yet, go over to Stars and Stripes SI and give it a follow. All right. See what else Josh says here. Yeah, the Facebook. See, Josh, that's what's interesting is I've told people that sometimes the website's not the best option to go. The best option to go is to buy a domain and point that domain to your Facebook page because you're going to automatically get that instant SEO from Facebook when people Google. So what's the purpose of a website, right? The purpose of a website is to make sure that it's seen, the page is seen, that you get noticed. And sometimes you just can't do that. But Facebook, perfect. So domain, forward it to Facebook, win-win. There you go. All right, let's take a look at the events that are coming up. Every Thursday here in Carterville, Illinois, if you haven't been here, we have, and I just made a mistake on my notice there. All right. I keep forgetting to update the bands and the food truck in the description. I'm gonna have to go back in and edit that. But every Thursday from 6 to 8 o'clock, there is a Carterville Sunset concert at Cannon Park, right behind the Carterville Community Center. It's been really awesome. Last week there was this amazing funky band. It was just fun. So I'll have to figure out who this week's is and update that as well. There'll be food trucks there. The food trucks are always amazing. I had like this Hawaiian hog sandwich last week. It was really good. So check that out. And it is kind of pushed and started and hosted by SI Suzuki Strings, and it's been sponsored by Charlie's Heating and Air, which it's great when we get community businesses supporting community events. So, and then finally, my buddy Brian Gibson over at Project Diehard has a FOB Rush GI Party coming up on July 26th to July 29th. It's that weekend. That weekend, they're looking for volunteers to help clean up the area and get it ready for a celebration that will be happening after that. So if you want more information, it's all in the description, and I will do my best to go back in and update the band and the food trucks, because I forgot to do that. So everybody, you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. And as always, if your business or organization would love for our team to hashtag turn the light bulb on for your business or organization, let us know. Reach out to our team. We would love to work with you. Have a great day and be the reason someone smiles.